yo. Hooray!
Holy cannoli! Live on tape from the Super Mega Baseball universe, welcome to New York Americans Baseball. I'm Dill Prosciutto. My partner Bigfoot is in Cuba waiting to announce the first game of our season. We've got a 10-team league called the All-American League, split up into 3 divisions. Each club is made up of a bunch of crazy dingleberries you're all gonna love. Let's get started with our first game right now. Take it, Bigfoot. Bigfoot.
Welcome to opening day of Super Mega League Baseball starring the New York Americans. I'm your old pal Bigfoot. We're going to be mainly centering on the New York Americans here, but for this first episode I want to show you some of the other teams. See, we've got a 10-team league with 3 divisions. Here are the Americans themselves, starring those American girls, the rock singing band. But our first game is going to be the Annunaki versus Checkerfield's team, the Rocksteady, the ska team. Now, Checkerfield asked me for a stadium in Jamaica, but there are none, so I gave him a stadium in Cuba. I know, that makes no sense. Up first will be the Annunaki, who are the ancient gods of Sumer. Leading off is Elon Elohim, who's kind of the inventor of the Anunnaki gods, and that's a base hit for the first pitch of the year. First pitch of the year, first base hit of the year. Here comes Enki, the king of the Anunnaki gods. Pitching is Rudy Rank. They say Rudy can't fail, so the Rocksteadies are really depending on him this year. That's a ball. That's another ball. The left-hander can't seem to find the strike zone. And he walked him on 4 pitches. 2 men on, no men out. And Leonard Lamee steps up. Leonard Lamee is named after Gold Lamee. Was one of the first humans created by the Anunnaki thousands and thousands of years ago. That's outside, 1-2. Nobody out yet. Ball 2, count evens. Fouled off. That'll get away from the catcher. Both runners look like they're advancing, and now it's second and third with nobody out. Fouled off. I think that was ball 4 that he fouled off. Low, that's ball 4. Now you got the bases loaded with Annunaki. And who's coming up? Oh, the wizard Zam. This was the first human created by the Anunnaki. And that's I thought that was a base hit, but it is grabbed by the third baseman. Pretty nice move. Pretty nice play. Here's Prince Uruk, one of the ancient leaders of the Sumerian kingdom. That's popped up. Oh, it's an infield fly rule.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 39.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first, Checkerfield's got it, and Biggest Chinnis is out. Coming up, Ja Ross, Checker Phil, and Millie Opal for the Rocksteadies. Pitching for the Anunnaki is the king of ancient culture, Gary Sumer. The Anunnakis wear gold because that's why they came to Earth, was to mine gold. That's why they wear that color. Up the middle, and that is grabbed by the shortstop. Over to first, and Ja Ross is thrown out in a tough play. First at-bat of the year for Checker Phil of the Checkerboard Kids television program in Manhattan. The strike. That's another strike. Checker Phil's just standing there, swinging a foul ball. So it's 0-2, 1 out from Gary Sumer. Oh! First strikeout of the year for Gary Sumer and for Checker Phil. Miliopol steps to the plate. Gary Sumer fires. Low, ball one. Foul ball. Out number 3. Up next, Sarganakad, the Syria Empire, and someone else whose name I didn't read in time.
The third baseman, number 19.
Sargana's looking forward to a good year this year. This is the first time these teams have played together in one league. Some of them come from all-male leagues, some come from all-female leagues, and some were already intergender before coming to this league. Rudy Rank, strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Now stepping to the plate is a Syria Empire. Rank rocks and fires a big curveball, misses, ball one. There's a fly ball to the outfield. Who's going to get that? Miliopol gets it in left field, and that's an out.
Number 5.
Lagash steps to the plate. Tito Lagashes it to second, but it's out. And that's the end of that inning. So we're heading to the bottom of the second. Still no score. And the Rocksteady coming to the plate. The Rocksteady wear black and white in reference to ska music. It's a two-tone fashion style. Desmond Buster almost gets busted inside. That's ball 2 from Gary Sumer. Oh, there's a strike. High strike. And just outside. 3-1 to Buster, the catcher. Strike 2. Full count. Held off, and we'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. But Buster does not agree.
Now batting, the third baseman, number.
In steps Walt Two-Tone. Strike 1. Walt's known for his fielding at third, but also he's a good power hitter.
Ball inside.
Hit back to Gary Sumer. He's got it over to first, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up,
Center
Papa
fielder,
McGee.
Number
Papa
20.
McGee is a fine center fielder and a mediocre hitter.
Ball inside.
Grounded to first. Grabbed. And very quickly, we get through this inning. 1, 2, 3. So, Gary Sumer has not given up a hit yet. Elon Elohim and Enki, the king of the Sumerian gods, are getting ready to hit. Rank rocks and fires. The pitch is a low, ball 1. There's a strike with the curveball. Oh, is that going to be a base hit? Is not going to be a base hit. He hit it too hard to be a base hit. It went right to the center fielder.
Number 21.
High ball 1. There's a strike. High ball 2. Rank needs to find the strike zone against Enki. There you go. Full count. And Enki pops it up. Looks like the second base person should get this one. And they do.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 14.
Lamee steps to the plate. There's a strike. Ball 2. Oh, long fly in right center. And that's a goner. That's a home run. Leonard Lamee puts the Annunaki on the board. That's the first home run of the season for anybody. 442 feet wasn't a cheapie either.
Now batting,
The wizard
first
Zam
baseman,
steps to the plate with his
number
magic wand.
96.
His team leading 1-0 over the Rocksteady. Two balls and 1 strike on the wizard. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Grounder to first. And that'll be the third out, but the Annunaki have scored a very important run on Leonard Lamee's home run. Now the Rocksteady have to come back and score at least 1 run or they will lose the game, because remember, these are 3-inning games. I don't know if I even mentioned that before, but we're going to do 3-inning games. Oh, there's a base hit on the left side. The Rocksteady have a man aboard with Roger Ranks coming up. Ranks is a pretty decent hitter. Didn't look like it on that pitch. Long fly to right field. And it's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Chelsea Cutt steps to the plate with 1 runner on, 1 runner out. Her team with their backs to the wall. That's fouled off, strike 1. The Rocksteady need to score this inning. That's a pop fly in the infield. Looks like Gary's calling for it himself. And there you go. That's out number 2. Gary's doing everything all by himself. Now up steps the leadoff hitter, Ja Ross. People are really expecting a lot from him this season. There's strike 1. Grounded to first, and that might be the ball game. It is. So the Annunaki win the first game of the 2020 Super Mega League All-American League. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, they win. That's the point. All right, so it's 1-0. 2 hits for the Annunaki, and that's all they needed. Leonard Lamee with the home run, the RBI, and walk. He's pretty much the star of the game. As well as Gary Sumer, who only gave up 1 hit, and he struck out 2 over 3 innings. The loss goes to Rudy Rank, because apparently Rudy can fail. Leonard Lamee, your MVP of the game. Runner-up, Gary Sumer. And coming in third is the loser, Rudy Rank, because he did pitch 3 innings, only gave up 2 hits, and his only real mistake was that home run to Leonard Lamee. Let's cut down to the field where Bigfoot is waiting with a very special interview. Bigfoot? Thanks, Bigfoot. Leonard Lamee, hero of the game. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure. Ask me anything.
You just hit the first home run of the year in Super Mega Baseball. How does it feel to be the hero of the game?
I just try to see the ball, put a good swing on the ball, and try to help my team win.
There he goes, Leonard Lamee, hero of the game. Thanks, Leonard.
Sure. No problem, Bigfoot.
Thanks, Bigfoot. Bigfoot here back in the studio. I'm getting ready for our second game of the year. It's going to be the first game for the New York Americans, who are the star of this particular show. We're going to be running all 24 of their season games. I'm not necessarily going to get too many of the other teams in, but I want to show you enough of them so that you get an idea who they are. This game will be played in Japan, in Okinawa, at the home park of the Superheroes, which is the Bingara Bowl. You can see all those pink shirts in the audience. Those are home team fans. They're fans of the Superheroes, who are the best team, the team that everyone wants to beat. Every one of their hitters is maxed out. They can all run fast, they can all hit for power. They really are superheroes. Leading off for the Americans will be Debbie American. This team will rise and fall on whether Debbie and her sister Sophie have a good season.
The center fielder, number
There you
7.
go, Debbie. You be you. So Debbie is here on the team with her sisters and her best friend, who all have a band together. Fouled off, 2-1. 2-2. From Kid Infernity, the star pitcher of the Superheroes. Grounder to second, past the pitcher over to first, and that's an easy out. They retire Debbie American. Now here comes Debbie's sister, Sophie American.
Number 10.
She's also in Those American Girls. Outside, ball 1. Lashed to second, another grounder, another over to first, and there's 2 outs very quickly here.
Now batting.
Francesca Frenemia is friends with those American girls. She's Alicia American's frenemy, you might say. Alicia's not happy about her being here, but she's just too good a player for them not to, although you didn't see any evidence of it in that first at-bat. So very quickly the Americans are up and down, and the superheroes are coming to bat in the form of Out of the Parks.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Every one of these players is tough, but Alicia thinks she's tougher. There's a grounder to third. Dank Blankenson up with it over to first, and there's 1 out.
Now batting.
1 pitch, 1 out from Alicia American here in 2020. You can see the stands are full because this is a cartoon universe, and we don't have viruses here except computer viruses. 3-0. And the batter's walked on 4 pitches. She don't want to have anything to do with him. She didn't want to have anything to do with him. There, I said it in English the second time. Here comes Super Stash. He's known for his super mustache. It doesn't mean the other thing it sounds like it might mean. Oh, there's a base hit past first base. That was pretty hard hit. They're getting to Alicia. They seem to be timing her fastball pretty well already here in the first inning. So it's first and second, and super-powered Huerta is up. In the previous leagues that the superheroes have played in, super-powered Huerta has usually ended up being their MVP by the end of the season. There's a ground ball to short. This could be 2. Over to second, back to first. And there's a double play, and the Americans get out of trouble. Heading to the second, it'll be Lazto Mohican and the new free agent signing Carmelo Kahuna. You know, Lazto used to date Alicia American until she found out that he was not, in fact, heir to the Mohegan Sun fortune. That's ball 1, 1-1. Strike 2. Low ball 2, good eye. Lashed foul. And the right fielder's out.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Carmelo
number 41.
Kahuna steps in. He is a free agent signing. High fly ball to right. This should be playable. And that's 2 outs. As I was saying, Kahuna was signed as a free agent. The Americans started the season ranked 3rd, but they want to beat the superheroes who are ranked 1st, so they've been making crazy free agent signings. Here's Dank Blankenson, the power hitting third baseman, I should say. 1-1, 2 outs. Ball 2 outside. High ball 3. Grounder up the middle, and that is a base hit from the slow-moving Blankenson. I've seen him hit balls off the wall and still not make it past first base. Here's another slow-running power hitter, the catcher, Shanae American. Shanae is the soul singer in those American Girls, who all refer to each other as sisters. I don't know if any of them actually are related. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 strikes. There's a dribbler, foul. Shanae stays alive. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. We're going to have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Looks like the Americans are threatening here. Stepping to the plate, Ed Snevelson. He's kind of a DH and backup outfielder sort of a guy. Strike 1. Nice curveball. Another nice curveball. Strike 2. That was nasty. How are you supposed to hit that? There's the ball you could hit, a fastball, but unfortunately, the left fielder Out of the Parks is right there, and the Americans will be retired without having scored. Coming up, what's this guy's name? Oh, Super Happy Man, of course. The catcher, Super Happy Man. Or Happy Man. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Ooh, nice underhanded strike there from Alicia. There's ball 2, just missed. Fouled off. The count goes to 1-2 against Super Happy Man. Alicia fires, breaks his bat. And it'll be Still 2 strikes. Oh, grounder to second. Kahuna over to first in front of Mia, and that's out number 1. Now Gleaming steps to the plate. They call him Rocket Red. Alicia fires, and that is a ball. Fouled off. I think that was going to be ball 2. Count evens at 1-1. There's a base hit to left field. Nice. And the Superheroes have a runner on with 1 out as Super Schwartz steps to the plate. I can't say his name. This guy over here is a pretty good hitter. Grounded to short, over to first, and that's 2 outs. Stepping to the plate, Super Jock. The Super Jock. Inside strike 1. Okay. There's another strike. Fancy pitching. Grounded to third. Blankenson up with it. Over to first. And there's out number 3. Coming up for the Americans, Pat Riot. Then the leadoff hitter, Debbie American, followed by her sister, Sophie. Little Pat Riot here started as an intern working for those American girls, and now she's their manager. High ball 1. Big swing. She was way early on that one. Strike 2. She's not timing this guy right. Low ball 2. Good take. Grounder to third. Over to first. And Pat Riot is retired. Here comes Debbie.
Center fielder, number 7.
Debbie is a rock star and an international model. But she's nice anyway. Pop up to the outfield. Left fielder calling for it. And it looks like Out of the Parks has it for out number 2. Here comes Sophie American. A lot of people think she's the best hitter on the team. Up, Infernity will be leaving, replaced by Super Argo Jr. There's a strike. Strike 2. The big right-hander is known for his speed and his jump. Grounder to first. That's a fair ball. And that'll be out number 3. So, we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Remember, these are 3-inning games. And it's still scoreless. Up first, Kane Bob. Kane Bob did not create Batman. He doesn't even know anything about that. There's a high ball 1. Grounded sharply foul. Count evens at 1. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Can Alicia finish off Kane Bob to get 1 out? She cannot. Ball 2, 2 and 2. High ball 3. And she lost him. Oh no, she got him. I thought that was ball 4, but that was strike 3. What do I know? Up next, Out of the Park. Out of the Parks. Who will try to hit it exactly there. Ooh, that's a big swing. No balls, 2 strikes. Grounded foul. Stays 0-2. Ball 1 outside. There you go. He salutes her because he knows she beat him. Up next, Spoilt Richmond. He will try to put his team on the scoreboard. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the 3rd. 0-2 on Spoilt Richmond. High ball 1. For the Americans to win, this is going to have to go into extra innings. Hold on. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild. That's hit to the outfield. That might fall. It does fall in. So the the Superheroes are still alive. They have a man on first with 2 outs. And who's that coming to the plate? But Super Stash, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Alicia fires outside. That looked like a pitch out. Are they going to walk him? That's ball 2. Ball 3. Maybe they are. Yeah, they walked him on 4 pitches. Interesting. He walks Super Stash, but the next hitter is Superpowered Huerta. Like, why would you? Okay, maybe she didn't mean to, because they're going to take her out. And coming in to pitch now is Bolivar Squarejaw, another free agent acquisition. Ball 2. That's hit. It's a fair ball down the third base line. This could mean the game. So if he's up with it, she throws into the infield, and no, that run scored, which means the Superheroes beat the Americans in their first game of 2020. No balls, no runs, 2 hits, 0 error. Well, whatever, you read it. So nobody did anything good on the American side, and the only hit that really mattered on the superhero side was from Superpowered Huerta, just as I had predicted. Alicia takes the tough luck loss, and Super Argo gets the win, not Kid Infernity. Super Argo Jr. is the son of the famous European superhero Super Argo. Kid Infernity is your MVP of the game, with Spoilt Richmond and Super Stash coming in second and third respectively. Now let's cut down to the field where Bigfoot is waiting with an on-field interview. Thanks, Bigfoot. I'm down here on the field with Debbie and Alicia, American, from Those American Girls. That was a tough loss. Tell me, how is the team taking it?
As captain of this team...
You're not captain.
As co-captain of this team,
You're not co-captain either, Deb.
As... like, assistant captain?
Fine, whatever.
As assistant captain, I like to... I forgot what I was going to say, yo. Hooray!
Looks like they're taking it pretty well. Back up to you, Bigfoot.
Holy cannoli, this is Dill Prosciutto for the Stunny More, where dreams can help you come true. Can you imagine what you could do with $5,000, $10,000, $11,000? You could pay off your blackmailer, hire a hitman, or anything you desire. Want more information? Call the Stunny More, toll free in West Sheboygan, dial 1-700-555-SCAM. In New Jersey, dial 1-700-555-PUKE. No Est graduates need apply.
Well, as a bonus, I'm going to throw in an extra game today. We're going to be watching the horse hockey play the pigs. The horse hockey come from an all-female league. They've never played against men before. And the pigs are big fat guys who usually play in Saturday afternoons drinking beer, and they've never played against the ladies before. So it should be kind of interesting. Both teams are allowed to hire free agents, and both will probably become intergender before the season's over. But the initial character of the pigs is a big fat slow team with a lot of power and a lot of good throwing arms. The horse hockey, on the other hand, are good for contact, and they're good runners. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up. They're kind of opposites in a lot of ways. There you see the lineups. Kashish Jones will be leading off, followed by Cassie Crapper, and whatever that third one was, I couldn't read it. Kashish Jones. This is a good player. Another thing about the way we're playing this is we're doing it in franchise mode. It means that the characters, the players, age, they can get better and they can get worse. They change over time. The pitch from Dallas Schoolbook, grounded to short, up with it, over to first. That is 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 27.
Cassie Crapper, the catcher, is stepping to the plate. Whoever chose that purple color design for the horse hockey's team uniform, it's really blind. Oh, wait a second, I chose that. I chose all the team colors except for the Rocksteady, which Checkerfield designed. And Checkerfield also chose most of the players for the Rocksteadies. But we're not watching Rocksteadies. We're watching the pigs strike out the horse hockey. Up next, Betty Braindead. Dallas Schoolbook is a pretty good pitcher. He's the best one on the pigs. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 inside. Nice curveball, but just missed. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's full count. Swung on and missed. And Betty, brain dead, walks back to the dugout with nothing to show for it. Up first for the Pigs, Ham Hock, followed by Sunburned Pork, the power hitter.
The second baseman, number
Actually, most of the players on the Pigs are power hitters. Most of them do not hit for high average. There are a couple of high contact guys, though. I don't think any of them run fast. If they do hire some free agents and I were them, I would... Oh! Right back to the pitcher. She bobbles it, but she stops it, picks it up in time, and throws it to first for 1 out. Here comes Sunburned Pork. He's one of the oldest players in the league, but he's still got a lot of power. Strike 2 from Clarissa Twitty. She fires. Oh, yeah, striking the old man out. She's one of the hot young talents that everyone's looking forward to seeing blossom into a superstar, Clarissa Twitty. And the Hokky are lucky to have her. There's low ball 1. There's a strike. Fouled off. Count remains 1-2. He doesn't look happy. So we're playing at Red Rocks Park. I don't have any idea where we are. I think Nevada? I don't even know. I teleported here myself, but you know what it's like when you teleport. You don't even get the jet lag, but on the other hand, you're disoriented because you're not sure exactly where you actually are in space or time. You know what I mean. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike from Schoolbook. Denise Crudfopper takes... She hits that one up the middle, and that's going to be a single. So there's a base hit for Denise Crudfopper, and with nobody out, the Horse Hokky have a woman aboard. Up next, April, May, June. Nice curveball, line to shortstop. That's out number 1, but the runner is back to first in time. Tommy Dorsey steps to the plate. Schoolbook rocks and fires. Check the runner first, then rocked. There's ball 2. High ball 3 and outside. And there's a strike. I bet it goes to a full count. Nope, it does not. The batter walks. Seems like half these batters go to full counts, like everybody's Aaron Judge. Here's Valerie McAlery. She's kind of the grand dame of the team. She's led this team for years and years in the all-female leagues. High ball 1. Ball 3. I predict a good season for Valerie McAlery. Strike 2, full count. Blind over the first baseman for a base hit, and you see what I'm talking about. This is a good solid hitter right here. Bases loaded, and up comes Rog Magog. I'm not very familiar with Rog Magog, so I'm going to be very curious to see how her season plays out. Strike 1. 1 out, bases loaded. Ball 2. Horse Hokky threatening the Pigs. Strike 2. Grounded to Schoolbook, and he bobbles it. Over to first. He manages to still get her, but the Horse Hokky do score the first run of the game. Up next, Boat Williamson. Stands for best of all time, she told me. Strike 1. Because I looked at her, I was like, you don't look like a boat. She said, yes, I do. So man on second and third, or woman on second and third. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Boat, and she swings it in. Oh! See, there's an angry Boat. Wow. Jeez. Remind me not to get into an argument with her. Coming up next, Four Eyes Piggerson, one of the best power hitters in the league. At least that's what people think. We don't really know how anyone's going to work out because these teams haven't played against each other before. It's kind of like a science experiment. Is there going to be a lot of home runs or home run hitting this season? Oh, fair ball, grounded in front of first. Catcher throws to first, and there, Piggerson is out. See, with all the power in the world, doesn't matter if you're going to do things like that. Up next, porcine nostrils. Porcine is originally from Yugoslavia. He doesn't speak English very well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a big swing and a miss. You don't have to explain to Porcine that he struck out. That's international.
The center fielder, number
Stepping to the plate, Reese Pieces, not Reese's. Just 1 Reese, but 2 pieces. Reese Pieces. 1 ball, 1 strike. You hit that foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuces wild. Up high, ball 3. A full count. What a surprise. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Oh, she lost him. Oh, that's not what she wanted. That's not where she wanted that pitch to go. Up next, Gerd McFerdnerd. McFerdnerd is another Eastern European on the Pigs. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike from Clarissa Twitty. That's ball 3. Is she going to walk Gerd McFerdnerd? Strike 2. A full count. Shocking. Runner goes, but McFerdnerd swings and misses. Poor McFerdnerd. He looks so sad. So, coming up for the horse hockey, Kashish Jones, Cassie Crapper, and someone else as they try to add to their lead. Strike from Schoolbook. He's been good, but he hasn't been as good as the hockey have been. Popped up. Looks like the second base person is ready to grab this one. And there you go. Ham Hock hauls it in. Cassie Crapper steps to the plate. She's 0 for 1. Does not have a batting average yet. Schoolbook will be leaving the game, followed by Smiley McChunk. He's your new pitcher. Smiley is both a starter and a reliever. He can serve both roles. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Nobody on. Outside, ball 3. Strike 2, a full count. Grounded. To bouncer, actually, to second, over to first, and there's second out. Up next, Betty Braindead. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a ball. McChunk fires a strike, and it's 1 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild, and a full count. There's the pop fly, but it's going to be out of play. Braindead swings and misses. They're all so sad when they strike out. It's kind of funny. But I guess it's less scary than when they get angry. Stepping to the plate for his first at-bat of the game is Pudge Squatter, the catcher. Pudge still has some power. Ball 3. Maybe he can draw a walk here. Nope. She just walked a guy who's not really the strongest hitter. I don't know if that's a good sign for her. Maybe she's getting tired. Brecken Mortar steps to the plate with a very slow run on first and nobody out. Grounded to first. Nice play. This could be 2. Over to second. Back to first. And the very slow running Pigs ground into a double play. Ham Hock is up. Is this the Pigs' last out? Yes, it's their last out. These are 3-inning games. Strike 1 to Ham Hock. Ball 1. Strike 2. And the Pigs are down to their last strike. Twitty senses blood in the water. A pop fly. Second base woman makes the catch. Kashish Jones. And the horse hockey win. The horse hockey win. So we've been through 3 games. And we're starting to understand what this is like, right? Okay, you're starting to get where we're coming from with the Super Mega League, All-American League thing. Okay. So, the horse hockey win 1-0. Kashish Jones, Ham Hock. All these players did what it says right there. And you can freeze frame it if you want to read it because it wasn't that interesting. The winner, Clarissa Twitty, 4 strikeouts in only 3 innings, but she did walk 2. Gave up no hits. Technically, it's a no-hitter. Dallas Schoolbook takes the hard luck loss. He really actually pitched a very good game. So your MVP, Clarissa Twitty, future star. Number 2, Dallas Schoolbook, and Denise Crudfopper. It makes the list as well. From wherever we are, Red Rock Park in Nevada maybe, or Oklahoma, I'm Bigfoot, sending it back to the studio. Coming next week at this same time, Dill Prosciutto announces the Rock's Teddies versus the Americans in New York City. The Mothman versus the Old Ones in Hollyweird. See the superheroes in action, live on tape from Japan. See you then.